barriers of IPR and methods of overcoming part 2. Okay, last class we were discussed about the same thing in the part 1. We were discussing about the barriers of IPR and methods of overcoming. That's first two, resistance and transparency. Okay, today I will describe about the remaining two barriers. That's counter transparency and boundary violations. Okay, see, this is the four. These are all the four common impulses. Impulses means block. Okay, there is no progress. Okay, last class only I told the impulses means there is no any progress, no any work is going on, or destructing or barrier or obstacle. That is the impulses meaning. Okay, last class we were discussing about resistance and transparency. Okay, today is about counter transparency and boundary violation. It's very interesting topic. Counter transparency is the opposite of transparency, and boundary violation. It is some of the boundaries in there is in interpersonal relationship. There is some boundaries. Okay, like in cricket, in the cricket stadium. Okay, in the cricket stadium, in the cricket field, there is some boundary. In like in interpersonal relationship also there is some boundaries. Okay, there is some boundaries. The nurse or the patient, they will not cross that boundary. Okay, see, explain one by one. Today's only about two, only counter transparency and boundary violation. Today's barriers of IPR, there is conclusion part. Okay, first one, counter transparency. Okay, counter transparency. It is the therapeutic impulses or therapeutic barrier. It is created by the nurse. Okay, created by the nurse, not by the patient. The transparency is created by the patient. Transparency barrier is created by the patient as well as nurse also. Here the counter transparency is created by the nurse. Okay, by the nurse emotional response. Emotional response are some of the specific activities or some of the specific emotional activities by the nurse. The nurse show her feelings or show her emotional teachings to the patient on the patient. Okay, see, this transparency happens in the nurse towards the patient side, towards only the patient side. How means, see, the nurse links the identity of the present patient with individual. Okay, they have met the same patient, same feelings, same attitudes they have met in past, in the past days, in the past few days back. That result, the nurse keeping on talking or keeping on disturbing the patient. Okay, and explaining or sharing their personal feelings. If the patient is not interested, the patient is not interested to that sharing that feelings. Nurse will not leave the patient. Nurse is okay, identifying the patient and linking the present patient, with the sharing the feelings. And in the past few days I met same patient, like that there is simply talking or simply irritating the patient. That will definitely counter transparency. That will affect the, okay, that will definitely affect the IPR, nurse patient relationship or interpersonal relationship. See here, I mentioned that this type of behavior or this type of continuous disturbing communication by the nurse, that results the personal needs interfere with their therapeutic effectiveness. Therapeutic effectiveness means therapeutic communication or therapeutic IPR. Types. Here are some of the types of counter transfers. There are mainly three types: reaction of intense love and caring, reactions of intense disgust or hostility, reactions of intense anxiety or in response to resistance exhibited by the patient. Okay, over love. Over love. What is that? Troubling the patient. Okay, troubling the patient, over love, and showing the continuous, okay, showing the continuous love, intense feeling, creating the intense feeling and intense love of, by the nurse, and showing that one. Okay, virulent love, virulent or regular continuous forcing, like savage, like savage, or like some of the irritating reaction by of the nurse, irritating reaction of the nurse, that will the she will showing that feeling on the patient. That's first one, intense love and caring. That is reactions by the nurse. That is first type. Second type, this reaction it start disgusting in the patient, and start hostility. Okay, hostility, and some of the loneliness, that will start the creativeness of some of the irritating in the patient, and some of the unfriendliness, opposition. The patient is taught an opposition, showing an opposition characters, and also showing the unfriendliness of to the nurse. Okay, the nurse is showing the friendliness, and 100% she is keep on talking, and keep on disturbing, keep on irritating the patient. That's definitely the or the patient has developed this type of behaviors, disgusting behavior and hostility behavior. This is the second type. See, disgust meaning, in some medical problem like nausea, that is in Kannada term asaya. Okay, in Kannada term asaya. Okay, loathing, and jigupse, like that, jigupse or loathing, nausea like feeling. The nurse created that type of feeling in the patient. Just keep on talking and reaction, keep on reacting the, simply they are keep on talking and keep on showing the more than 100% low. That also counter transference. In the transference there is patient showing the same feelings on the nurse. Counter transference means counter terrorism. Okay, that is one of the counter terrorism. Terror get terror. Okay, terrorism, attacking the patient, there is transferring the nurse's personal ideas, personal feelings, transferring that, and counter transferring that feelings to the patient mind. The patient will definitely get disturbed, and definitely got disgusting, and creating the same jigupse. Okay, patient is already in depression. The nurses is keep on talking and keep on disturbing the patient, they definitely attempt a suicide. Okay, that's why I have to be careful when we talking with the patient. Okay, discuss meaning asaya or loathing. In English there is loathing, in Kannada there is asaya or jigupse, bejar, and depression, hostility as a same feeling. And reactions of intense anxiety are found in response to resistance exhibited by the patient. See, this is happens. Next type is, after this intense, complete, continuous showing the feeling, love, caring, that will start. Second type, that will start disgusting and hostility of the patient, in the patient. Okay. Next, third type, that will start anxiety, and patient will definitely reach first type of barrier of IPR, that is resistance of talking the same nurse, or all the nurses, or all the doctors. The patient only created the, or exhibit the resistance of talking with the healthcare professional. This is third type. Okay, this three type of reactions, it can be considered as powerful tools for exploring or uncovering the inner states of the nurse okay, of the nurse. This type of reactions of showing intense love, intense caring, okay, reaction of creating that disgust and hostility in the patient, and reaction of showing that intense anxiety, that definitely the final statement is the patient showing or exhibited their resistance to the healthcare profession are complete nurses, all the nurses. Okay, these reactions finally it is considered as these are all the powerful tools. Okay, powerful tools or powerful components of exploring and uncovering, not covering. Okay, not covering is different, uncovering is different. Opening feelings of nurse. Okay, these three types that will finally be I described as this is uncovering and exploring by the exploring by the nurse, that's inner states. Okay, inner states of the nurse. Exploring and uncovering inner states of the nurse and exploring over the patient and disturbing the patient by exploring or by not hiding anything in front of the patient and telling simply better also, simply wasting the nurse time also, patient time also, simply telling like that as it's counter transference. They are destructive only if they are ignored or not taken seriously. Okay, they are destruction. Okay, destruction that will delete. Okay, that type of reactions and that type of delete in the patient when the patient ignore, when the patient are neglected, when the patient are neglected or negligence are ignored, the type that will definitely destructed or decreased or deleted if the patient is not taken seriously. This phenomenon can happen in a group too. Okay, see, this type of phenomenon or this type of characters or this type of barriers happen in the group teamwork also, in the teamwork or in the group also. For example, in the intensive care unit, okay, in the ICU, in the ICU team, overall the working ICU team, there's doctors or nurses and some anesthesiologists and some healthcare professionals are working continuously working or monitor the patient in the intensive care unit. Again, this team taking care of a patient for prolonged period of a time might face power struggles during the time of discharge. Some of the face, okay, some of the problems they are faced during the time of the patient discharge. During the patient discharge, they may experience, okay, they might face some of the power problem. Okay, some of the power problem. Okay, if the patient is time of discharge, today's okay patient is all right, next today's patient got discharged, and then you can some of the counter transference attacking at that time. Okay, see, uh, prolonged period the patient got admitted in the ICU for prolonged period and taking that time might face power struggles. Okay, might face power struggles during the time of discharge. During the time of discharge, some of the facing the power struggles, that is counter transference. Forms of counter transference, there are all the types, there are three types of counter transference and forms. What are the forms and how the counter transference attack? These are the, okay, these are the explanation about this example. I hope you are not understanding this example. Now next, on this slide, I explain about the this type of examples. Okay, inability to empathize with patient in certain problem areas, depressive feelings during and after sections or shift, carelessness about implementing the contact by being late, running overtime, etc., and drowsiness during the shift. Okay, why these power problems or why this prolonged period of time the patient is got or taking treatment in the ICU? When the patient is got discharged at the time of the discharge, who is this? Forms of counter transference. Okay, it's there are different forms of counter transference. It is the explanation of last slide example. Okay, it is carelessness about implementing. When the nurse is starting working 24 hours, the next shift nurse is not able to come because of some reasons, and the same nurse has to complete or continue the shift, running overtime, OT. Okay, over the overtime duty, OT. Okay, overtime duty. In that will definitely cause the drowsiness or sleeplessness. or carelessness by the patient, by the nurse. This will definitely, this type of this will happens in the some of the reputed institution or reputed hospital also. Okay, in that time the patient is got discharged and the patient is got some of the health issue, some of the prolonged period of admission, next day discharge, ಅಂದ್ರೆ the same nurse has continuous a or work continues their shift. In that time that will come some of the counter transference and some of the uh, this one fightings. Okay, some of the fightings and some of the misunderstanding, miscommunication they going on and during this type of period, these are the forms of counter transference. Feeling anger. Okay, feeling anger, especially the not only not selected some of the nurses are feeling anger and impatience. Okay, impatience during uh, because of during continuous work, because of doing continuous work and during the inpatient's work, the patient showing the unwillingness of uh, to accepting the giving the cooperation of the nurses work, uncooperated uncooperated of the patient unwillingness and a tendency to focus repeatedly to on only one aspects or looking at the information presented by the patient. Okay. Okay, see, these are all the some of the types of counter transference. Okay, feeling anger and doing the overtime duty and being a late comers in the shift wise and rosiness during the continuous shift work. These are some of the cause and some of the leading to the patient unwillingness and also patient incorporation. This will start and this will start the nurses feeling anger and impatience, control, not control the nurse herself or himself, not controlling their emotions, and that will extra blast on the patient. They will blast on not only the nurse sharing the good feelings or good thoughts only. The nurse will share all types of feelings: anger, impatience, hope, okay, fear, anxiety, this type of feelings. If the patient is unwillingness or this patient is not ready for that work, andre the nurse will definitely show their bad face. Okay, these are the some of the happens and some of the counter transference. How will you manage or how will you overcome them? Okay, see, first of all we have to maintain some therapeutic relationship. It is need not to be terminated, not to be ended. This therapeutic relationship, there is continuous relationship, it's not to be ended. Okay, after morning shift, morning 8 o'clock, okay, morning 8 o'clock you give on the morning drugs. Okay, after 1 hour or after 4 hours you have to continuously monitor the patient, continuously build up a good therapeutic relationship. Take the drinking water and drink the water and take this tablet this after 2 hours. And if you want anything, call by name or call by sister, like that you have to tell to the patient. That will definitely maintain a good therapeutic relationship. Okay, that's need not to be terminated, it need not to be stoppable and need not to be stopped, but should be supervised without getting ignored. Okay, it should be in the this type of, if the patient ಕಂಡ್ರೆ nurse ಆಗಲ್ಲ, nurse ಕಂಡ್ರೆ patient ಆಗಲ್ಲ, in that type of situation the supervision or ward sister or duty doctor, they must monitor or they must supervise the both communication, supervise the both communication. This type of supervisor should support the nurse to understand the feelings of counter transference, to understand the feelings of the counter transference. It's feelings of anger, feelings of happiness, feelings of loneliness, feelings of unwillingness, feelings of impatience. These are type of the feelings that will must understand by the supervisor. Today's nurse is very anger, that's why I have to monitor the patient and also nurse patient relationship. We have to maintain that type of relationship by the supervisor. If the nurse identifies the counter transference by herself or himself, she should discuss it the same with the seniors. See, if the nurse identifies, oh, today I am anger, okay, today I am impatience, I'm not controlling my feelings, I have to share my feelings thoughts on it, she will definitely share or she should discuss the same feelings or same thoughts, same counter transference with her senior co-workers. Peer consultation and professional meeting will be helpful in managing the managing the counter transfer. There is peer consultation, the same group colleagues or peer, same age person, 30 years, 25 years, 25 years, same age group person, they call it as peer consultation. Your friend are working in the psychological counselor, same age or same gender also, same gender or same age also, 25 years, 25 years, okay, 25 years, we can manage peer consultation. A friend alwa, we can open and share anything like that, okay, like that. That are one of the treatment for counter transference. Okay, next, boundary violation. Okay, this is the fourth and final step. Don't neglect, this is the last step of the, you don't neglect this one. It's the final step or final barrier, but it's very important. Okay, it's very important. It is very commonest barriers of IPR, that is boundary violation. Boundary violation, the name it tells violation. Okay, the name it tells violation, boundary violation. Okay, see, this occurs in the, this one of the therapeutic impasses, therapeutic barrier. Okay, therapeutic impasses and therapeutic barriers. That is boundary violation. It is crossing the limits, crossing the boundary. Okay, disobedient or violation and action of violating someone, or action of violating someone or interruption. Okay, and also disturbance or disruption or crossing the limit, crossing their limits, that's crossing their boundary. Yes, violation means crossing the limits or crossing the boundary. Violation means that one, violation means crossing the limit. Okay, crossing the limit or crossing the boundary. Okay, disturbance is all the common meaning of violation. This occurs when the nurse goes outside boundaries or crossing their nurse's boundary. I will tell what are the different boundaries, and I will tell boundaries of therapeutic relationship and establishes social, economic, personal relationship with the patient. Okay, with the patient, establishing some of the social relationship, there is no need economic, no need for telling all the story to the patient. My uh, my husband is very food, my husband is a daily drinker, alcohol drinker. Okay, we daily doing okay, ದಿನ ಬಂದು ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ, like that. Don't tell all those things or all your personal relationship with the patient. See, first one, boundary violation. First boundary violation. Okay, there is different ways of boundary violations and overcoming them. First one, intimacy and sexual boundaries, sexual contact or sexual exchange. Okay, intimacy. Okay, intimacy or sexual contact with the patient, it is considered as serious boundary violation. That's why I put this one first boundary, sexuality. Okay, or sexual contact with the patient, its gender is secondary. Okay, sexual contact of any kind of the patient, that will never acceptable, never acceptable, and that is never continuously monitor, continuously starting with the nurse patient relationship. Okay, this is first one, sexual boundaries, that will nurse or the nurse or else patient, they will cross their both sexual line, sexual boundary, or nurse attacking on the, you may heard that in the last year news, there is a nurse attacking on the patient, or patient is attacking or raped in the nurse in the room. These are all some of the disrupted or disturb the nurse patient relationship. Okay, INPR. Next, role boundaries. This roles, problem with the role boundaries, there is the required insight of the nurse feeling, insight feeling, and maintain relationship within the therapeutic limits. So role boundaries, role, what is nurse's role? I only giving the medicine, I only, that's fine, the nurse strict on that, not only that one. Okay, the nurse only not strict on the only medicine, no only treatment, that not like that. They, or nurse may, they sometimes nurse crosses their role. Okay, nurse crosses their Problems with role boundaries. Okay, problems, the nurse crosses their present role, nurse crosses their role and acting as the patient neighbors, acting as the patient father. That is not a, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, that is crossing some limits. There is some limit, role boundaries. If they crossing their limits, there definitely affects the relationship. And time boundaries. Okay, time, unusual treatment hours that have no treatment necessary and evaluated, there is potential boundaries. Okay, unusual treatment. Okay, 8 o'clock kododu, 9 o'clock medicine kododu, there is unusual or odd treatment hours. Okay, if the patient is sleeping, now the patient is sleeping 9 o'clock, patient is sleeping night, you forget to give the 9 o'clock medicine, again you have to disturbing the patient at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, like that, that will definitely you start, that's the crossing the time boundaries. That will definitely affect the nurse patient relationship. And place and space boundaries. Okay, place and space. Okay, this is depend on the place where the treatment takes place. You're not only if you the police catheterization or urinary bladder catheterization, you're not doing in front of all the patient, in front of all the uh, in front of all the patients or in front of all the nurses or in the doctors. You have to put a screen place and some space, give some space to the patient. They're doing exposing the private area, and they have to give the curtains and provide privacy. This is all the boundaries. If not, if you cross the boundary, we can, we can directly put the police catheter. Gender is secondary, we have to put the police catheter. That is definitely the therapeutic, your therapeutic relationship is definitely damaged. Okay, in inpatient settings, the nurse should properly document the spent time. What are the time? 2 to 2:30, I spent time with this type of patient. Like that, you have to maintain all the notes and also visit the indicators. Also, the time hours, visiting hours should not cross the time boundaries and also place or space boundaries. Okay, respect the boundary. And money. Okay, money, bartering. Bartering means there is seeing, and in Kannada there is collecting the monies, lancha. Okay, collecting the money in the form of in the form of some of the goods. Okay, was to exchange ಮಾಡೋದು. Okay, exchanging the things. Okay, the patient is called, please help nurse ಅಂತ. If the patient is called andre, I will help, what is my uh, what's my profit, you can give that mobile, I will help you, like that. Like that is bartering. And indigent. Okay, indigent, patient for treat. Indigent is patient is not able to pay the money or not able to give the money. In that time they will give their personal things like mobile phones, like tab, like bed sheet, like pillow, like that they will share and they will give that one to the nurse, lunch money boundaries. That will cost in the some of the government, not mentioned government hospitals, some of the hospitals, they will do like that. Okay, in the discharge time they will collect the money and they will give the discharge card in some of the hospital. Okay, some of that will definitely that will happen, or that will crossing the boundaries, that will definitely give the bad nurse patient relationship. And never that type of patient, they will never talk with the nurse. And language boundaries. Okay, too familiar, too sexual, off color, leading language constitution and boundary violation. Okay, language boundaries. Okay, language, you know the Malayalam and the patient know the Telugu or English. There is no use of language barrier or crossing the language boundaries. Too familiar, you know the patient is in mother tongue is Kannada. Okay, patient mother tongue is Kannada. Okay, you know Ardhambarda. Okay, you know of Kannada, of Telugu. Like the mixing andre that will cross. Or you know complete 100% Kannada. If you talking the 100% Kannada in front of the patient, mixing with village slang, that will definitely they will crossing the limit. Ogla, barla, like that. Oguba. This is normal Kannada. If you too familiar with the Kannada or too familiar with the Kannada bad words, Ogla, Barla, Kuntkalla, like that, that is definitely that will cross the therapeutic relationship, that will cross the language boundaries. Don't do like that in the, especially in the hospitals. Don't talk in this type of language, Ogla, Barla, Tindla, like that. Don't talk. You are the professional nurses. Okay, use only the language boundary. Come sir, sit sir, bunny, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ತಿನ್ನಿ, ಕುಡಿಯಿರಿ, like that you have to tell, and you have to give the proper respect to the patient. And clothing boundaries, the nurse need to dress in an appropriate therapeutic manner, you know. Clothing boundaries, there is some boundaries in the nurse. There's off apron, like that, okay, showing the all the, or showing the, there is okay, clothing, improper dressing or appropriate inappropriate dressing mannerism showing by the nurse, that will disturb the patient, and that will definitely that will the patient hate the nurse. Okay, that is clothing. And self disclosure boundaries, self disclosing, okay, self disclosure by the nurse and self disclosure by the nurse self, that lacks the therapeutic value. And gift, okay, I already mentioned the gift in the same boundaries. Another boundaries, gift, and some of the boundaries, gift or token, like that. And expecting the gift from the patient, expecting the gift from the patient, okay, expecting the gift from the patient. That's gift can take many forms, okay, like that one. It's the gift boundary. It's one of the, this all the one of the boundaries, and very important boundaries. If you have any doubts in barriers of IPR part 1 and part 2, please comment your doubts in the comment box. Okay, thank you for watching.